We going.
We're live. Hello.
Hey.
All right. So we are here to do a little social media training. We're going to go over business pages, business groups,
Hashtags, and how to create custom Facebook lists.
Yes.
We're going to try and keep this quick because we know everyone's got stuff to do. Okay, I don't know where to look.
Right back here, glowing light. Look towards the light.
All right.
Okay.
We are going to start off with Kara. She's going to talk about
business page versus a business group. I started with a business group. It worked really well. I guess I started with my launch party, and then I turned it into my VIP group, and that was going really well for a while. But then I felt like the attention was starting to die a little bit with it. I wasn't reaching as many people. I don't know. I wanted to post more regularly than I felt like I could in a group, because in a group, people were getting notifications whenever I would post, and I didn't want to annoy people. I wanted them to be there because they wanted to be there.
Yep.
And maybe that's my own fault for taking my launch party group and turning it into that. I don't know. But whatever the case, I kept the group because I had a solid group of customers in it, but I changed it to a contest and giveaway group. And then in there, I have some birthday deals, holiday deals, things like that. And then like if I'm doing a bulk order or something, I'll put it in there just to reach some of those girls. I think that's been the biggest thing, is especially the birthday deals, just to keep my customers aware that I'm still there for them and can help them out. But there are some really good things too that you can still do with your groups. Private groups you can use for exclusive trainings that you want to do on some things like that, just getting your expertise. And then another thing that I found that I thought about trying is using it to collect feedback from my customers. It is my VIP group, and so then I could use that to check in with my important customers, those that are regulars, and see what they need from me, what kind of trainings they need, makeup tutorials that they would like. I can check in with them that way. So that's the business page part of it and what I did with it. You still run yours as a business page solely.
I do. I run mine through a page, so every time I post something, people are getting notifications. So I don't post nearly as often, and when I do, it has a big purpose. So I'm either running a special, or I just did a new video on a new product or a new tip. One of the reasons, I was just telling Kara about this, one of the reasons why I haven't created a business page is because I haven't really figured out my brand for myself and what my unique business is going to look like in that aspect. Kara, she's a teacher, and everyone knows her as a teacher. And so hers is called Makeup with Mrs. Groom, and it's perfect. So, I mean, this is like poster child for business page and what it should be. Do we want to show them?
Yeah, I'll show you my business page real quick. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay. Screen share, there it is. Do you see it? Okay, yeah. Okay. So, okay, there we go. So this is my business page, Makeup with Mrs. Groon. And I post in there a few, I don't know, sometimes it's like a couple times a day. But I'm busy. I'm a teacher, and I can't be on the computer all the time. And that's the other thing that I love about a business page. I can go in and let's just pretend I wanted to post something, add a picture, add a video of something that I've done, whatever the case. But then here I can click this down arrow and I can schedule it. So I will schedule out posts a week in advance. And then I don't have to worry about it, especially during the school day. I can't always get on during my lunch break if I get one to post something if I want to do something in the afternoon. So that's worked really well. That's another tip or another reason why I switched to a business page. Another thing that I really liked was when a friend liked a business page. It's different because your business group, if it's a private group, people can't see that they're a part of that, and they can't see what's in that group. So let's say Betsy liked my business page. Well, then her friends are going to see that Betsy liked Makeup with Mrs. Gruen. And then they'll check it out. And actually, that's how I've had 2 people join my team that way, because they've seen that their friend's friend sells Younique and they don't know anyone else. So then they contacted me and joined my team. Another thing that you can do with having a business page, if I go to my personal page here, I work at Sioux Falls Christian, but I also work at, there you see it, Makeup with Mrs. Gruen, and I click on that and it takes you to my business page. And then on my business page, there's a little Shop Now button. If they click that, it takes it to my, is it a touchscreen? It's a touchscreen computer. Oh my gosh. It'll take them to my business page. Another thing about business pages is I can click on insights and I can look to see like my posts. I can look to see what the average time is, like on Wednesday. I can look and see, okay, the peak for Wednesday. The big peak being, around 9 o'clock on Thursday nights. So it just gives me a better insight as to when to reach my customers and when to post. You don't, as opposed to a group, you don't see who is viewing all of your posts. If you have a group you less than 250 in your group, you can see who exactly is viewing your posts. You can't see that with a page, but yeah, you can see other things with the insights. Whoops. Let's see, what else did I have here? I'll go back to us here. We'll stop presenting. No. Still live. Oh, this is success. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, I also then, I'll post there quite frequently, but then every other day, maybe I'll share something from my business page to my personal page. So then my friends will like it, they'll see it. If they're not already liking my business page, then that'll pop up. Oh, the other thing that I really liked about it was that you can stay connected with your customers after a party ends. At the end of a party, I'll post the link to my business page, and then they can like that there. So it just brings them all into one place to
That's a huge way to connect, because that's a great way to follow up with people after a party is ended. Even if you don't know them, you might not be personal friends with them, but as long as they like your business page, you can still interact with them.
Exactly. And even if you're not friends with them, they can still like your business page, and then you can message them from, I would message them from Makeup with Mrs. Gruen, and they would get a message from Makeup with Mrs. Gruen. I don't have to friend all of them.
Yep. So that's another big plus.
That's all I had for those.
Okay, so then we're going to move on to creating custom lists in Facebook. I actually did this right when I started Younique, because I knew that I had certain people that I wanted to see my things more than others. For instance, I didn't really want to be bombarding my brother or some of my college guy friends.
My husband would have blocked her right away.
Exactly. Because, sometimes that can just be a turnoff for some people. And if that's all I'm posting about, or if I'm posting regularly, that can kind of just be an annoyance.
Yeah.
So that's the purpose of this. So in order to create a custom list on Facebook, if you go to the left side of your news feed and you hover
here, I'm going to do a screen share so you guys can see.
Oh,
I'm just going to
yes,
pretend screen share here. This one. Got it. Look at us. Okay.
Okay, so if we go down to just go down, you'll see more. Or friends, sorry. Click on friends and then more.
Yep. Okay, see that right there? Friends, more. Okay.
Okay, and then you're going to create list at the top. Okay, so I labeled mine Younique. Okay, and you can do that just for an example. And so this way, every time I had a Younique post, I will click the Younique list. Okay, so now here is where you have to add
2 because I already have a Younique. Okay, I don't know if it'll let me.
So members, unfortunately, you have to go through and type in the names. So pretty soon after a while, I just started putting in a letter, and then I would click all of the different, I would just keep pushing P and then click all of the different women that I would want on this. And then maybe after I got all of them, I would do PR, and then I would do it. I mean, it's really, if you have specific people that you want to see these, then you just need to add them. You can click cancel. You don't have to create it because we can do an example. Okay. So then an example of how you would use this is if Kara's going to post something, just start pretend typing in there. Okay, she posts a picture or a video of Younique. You go down to where it says public, and that's where your Younique list will be. And so once you click that, your posts will only appear to those people. So that's huge. Fairly simple. But I have to say, don't underestimate the people who are your Facebook friends. Just because they sell Mary Kay or supposedly don't wear makeup, you still need to add them. Because if they don't want to see it, let them make the decision for themselves to unfollow you. Because you never know if that Mary Kay rep wants to start selling Younique, or that one time, now you're going to see that I'm like pointing my finger.
So listen.
I get a little passionate.
If she's pointing.
Okay. So like I was saying, so that one girl who supposedly doesn't wear makeup, maybe she wants to try a little bit of light coverage. You're the person who keeps popping up in her newsfeed, so you're the person she might look at first. So don't underestimate people. Add them all and let them unfollow you if they want to.
And I anytime I add every woman I know is in my Younique group. And anytime I add a new person, as soon as I get a notification, so-and-so added you as a friend, immediately that woman goes right into my Younique group. You can do that just by clicking on, well, I'll show you really quickly. So, let's see here. I'm going to click on friends. So let's say I just became friends with Tracy. Yeah, I want to leave this page. So if you look over here, we're friends. Click this, add to another list, and then I've already done this. She's on my Younique list. What? I used to have a Mary Kay list because
she's a convert.
I'm an ex-MK consultant. So here I am. Yeah, like she said, you never know who's going to be seeing your posts. And we've been best friends her whole life, and had been selling it for almost a year. Yeah. And then I was like, let me just try the mascara. Here I am. Yep. So don't underestimate. Yeah, I like that. Just let them decide if this isn't something that they want to see. So
that's it for that.
I'm going to talk events versus groups really quickly for doing a party. So when you're doing an event, you can set it up as a scheduled event, like it's happening on such and such a day, and then you can post up until the end of that. And once, at least that I haven't done them this way, this is just what I've seen. You post up until then, and then that last day of your event is the last day of your party.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I've understood it. Anyways, the nice thing with that is the event will remind them that this is going on, or that the event is going to be ending on September 30th or whatever. It'll tell them how long it's going to be going and reminding them, whereas the group, it's just up to them to check into it. Whenever you post, it'll alert them that Kara posted in the mascara virtual party. So that's nice because it brings it up into their alerts so they know to check. If you post a lot, that might get to be too much and people will turn off notifications or leave it. So, I mean, it's nice if maybe you have a smaller, I would say if you're going to just do a small group of like 10 women, like just a really small event, that would work well, close friends or something.
Especially if you can get personal.
Yes.
That would probably be more beneficial if you're doing an event.
Yeah. I've always done groups, and actually I've been working on revamping how I do my group parties. I just was kind of getting bored with it. And as a teacher, I feel like I always am revamping things, and I want to make it engaging and fun and worthwhile. I don't want it to be a waste of anyone's time. So a couple things that I like about doing parties in a group. I said this earlier, but if you have 250 people or less in your group, you can see who is all viewing your posts. So that's nice to see who's interested. Even if they're not commenting or liking anything, you can see who's checking things out. So that's kind of nice. One thing I am changing about it, the thing that differs between the two with groups, you can just add all the people that you want in there. That's getting to be a little bit too spammy, I feel. And one thing, I think it was Amber Voigt had made a comment about it, about giving your hostess a message to send to her friends with the link to your group that you created and say, hey, I'm having a party, click this link to join this private group. Then again, it's just like being invited to an event. They have the option, if they're interested, to join it. But you're not spamming your friends by adding in 150 women and maybe 10 of them are interested.
Yep.
So that's something I'm really excited to do with it. But whatever you choose, couple tips, make it fun and keep it simple. So videos, I know we've heard this from convention, but videos are so important. As dumb as you feel, just do it. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We all do them. And the more you do, the more comfortable you'll feel doing them and the more confident you will be in speaking and things like that.
Yep.
And then also with your posts, please, no paragraphs, no like 4 paragraphs long on your post. Nobody's going to click see more. They're not.
You don't do that.
So like 2, maybe 3 sentences max. Just keep it simple. When I'm looking for things that I would like to post, I will go through some of the private groups that I'm a part of, or even Pinterest, search for what I want to search for, and I just keep scrolling. And when I stop because something's caught my eye, that's what I post. That's what I save and use it as an idea for later. Yeah, I know, because if it's going to catch my eye, then it'll probably catch somebody else's. I'm not going to do something that's wordy because I don't stop to read those wordy posts. And pictures that are full of words and put together with 10 different little pictures, I go past it. It's just too much. I don't have time for that.
Yep.
And nobody else does either. So think of yourself and what you would look for, what you stop for when you're looking for things to post and to share with your customers and to teach your customers.
It's a great tip, helps. Mrs. Gruen.
Thank you.
Great tip.
Please tell me, do you save posts?
Absolutely. I have a Word document with all of the different posts that I like.
Oh, you don't even need to do a Word document. Hold the phone, friends.
Well,
hold the phone. Okay, so I'm slightly obsessed with doing this right now. Why isn't it let me share? What's going on, friends? Okay, we're still live. You're seeing this, right? I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to explain it to you. So if you're on Facebook, and this is anywhere, and you like the way one presenter worded something about presenting the opportunity, or something in their party, you really liked it, on that post, there will be a little down arrow. Save post.
When did that get added?
Yeah. Save the post. So, I wish I could show you. Why are you doing this?
This is not going to be good for my...
Okay, so then I'm just going to save this post. Hopefully you're trying this with me because I can't show you online. So after you click Save Posts, click over onto your home screen, your news feed. Call it what you want.
You guys, this is big news.
Why isn't this stuff loading? So it's not even loading here. Anyways, then on the left-hand side where you have all your options for your groups and things like that, there will be a section called Save. So I have all the videos that I think, I could redo that video. Or this post is awesome. I need to save it. I save the whole post. I don't have to copy paste. I always have it with me no matter where I'm at.
That's genius.
Yeah. So save your posts.
Stop and refresh.
Stop and refresh. We're going to give this one more shot because I would love to show you guys where that's at.
Absolutely.
What if I open another? I'm going to try opening a new window and see if that'll help us. It still says we're live here. We're good. I just don't want to lose the broadcast too. I don't know. What do we do? Why don't you do your little, hopefully your Instagram.
Oh, that's why I can always put up on my phone. Click on that. Oh yeah, but we can't screen share.
Okay. Share. Yeah, why don't you just pull it up on your phone? Sorry.
That's weird. Okay, so we're going to move on over to hashtags specifically for Instagram. For those of you who do not know, hashtags, they're the pound symbol that you see a lot of times under posts that are clickable. And the purpose of the hashtag is to group content under one category. So they're searchable. You can do these on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. They're not so good on Facebook.
Yeah,
they're fantastic on Instagram and Twitter. But let's talk how this can really help your business, okay? If you're not on Instagram, you need to be, because this is the hottest place to look for tips, to look up like-minded people, and to shop. I mean, last week I bought a sweater off of Instagram, a boutique on Instagram, because it was easy and it was right there and I really liked it. Instant gratification at its fullest. But okay, so Instagram can reach so many more people than Facebook because you're limited by who you're friends with, okay? Instagram, by searching a simple hashtag such as makeup tips, you can see millions of people across the world who have similar interests such as makeup tips, okay? So it's so easy to find other people who are sharing the exact same thing that you are, or that are looking for the same thing as you, okay? So I'm always looking to find beauty or fashion inspiration. So I'm always hashtagging or searching hashtags such as beauty tips, fashion tips, like Target's a favorite one of mine because you'll get girls who are posting things that they've purchased at Target. So really, I mean, health people, health nuts all over Instagram, okay? So it's just a great way to find a community of people who are looking for the same thing that you are. Okay. So here is an example. Today I received our lovely new lipstick, Well-to-Do, I believe is what it's called. Oh, is that working? No. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try and pull this up, okay? So this is how a hashtag works. So I took a picture. Ah, crap.
No, we can get it.
Of myself using the lipstick, okay? And then this was my caption. Because when you find the perfect nude lip, you take a photo and share it. And I'm just telling you, the more emoticons you use, the better it is.
Emoji.
Okay, so I did a high five there. This color is Well-to-Do. Want to check it out? Link in my bio, and then a lip kiss. Okay?
Schmack.
So then, let's think about this. Who, as a Younique presenter, who would I want to see this? Who would be interested, legitly interested in a nude lip, okay? We don't want to spam people. We don't want to throw this out everywhere. We want people to see you as a person and not as a spammer, okay? So I'm thinking fit moms, fit females, because they care about how they look. Business professionals, because they care how they look. People who are into makeup tips. College girls or trendy girls, and that's pretty much it. So the hashtags that I chose were fit mom, business babe, makeup tips, bachelorette, love, boss, fashion, Target, and healthy living. Now Instagram, if you're not familiar with this, has a search function where you can search hashtags to see how popular they are. So like I will type in healthy living, and it tells me, oh, whoops, I spelled it wrong. There are over 6 million hashtags healthy living. So now that I've used that on my photo, anyone who looks at healthy living hashtag has the capability to see my post. Oh, what is that girl doing? She's got nice lipstick. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to see what that is. So I keep seeing Younique presenters not using hashtags properly. So what would be an incorrect hashtag? Well-to-Do, because that's the name, okay? No one knows that that is the name. No one's going to search that. No. Do not use that. One that I still sometimes struggle with is when they put Younique, because people who don't know about us aren't going to be actively searching for Younique. So you have to put yourself in the shoes of your target and who you want to get in front of and what would they be searching.
Or even that too, like if they've seen a ton of Younique posts come across and like, seen this, been there, like they don't click it, like then I feel like if you leave it out, then they're like, oh, what is this? I need to figure out what this brand is. And they look into it a little bit more.
Yep. And you should always have your link to your webpage on your profile and always say, link is in my website, or link is in
bio.
Link in bio, link in profile, so that they know they can just click there and go directly and look at it, okay? The easier, the better. So yeah, that's hashtag 101.
Hashtag 101, groups 101, business page. Was there anything else that I was going to
think so
share? I don't think so. I think we're good.
So we're done.
Signing off.
And you know what? Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. And feel free to copy what we do, but make it your own.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
And if you have questions, let us know.
Message us. Thanks. Bye.